Hello there, I'm Mr. Shin Ramen, and before we get into today's video, I want to wish everyone here a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah. Also, as the year 2019 comes to a near end, I hope everyone's New Year's resolutions have come true and have accomplished all your life goals and aspirations. And to celebrate 2019's winter holiday, let's get on to today's true creepy Christmas story submitted by Death Hamster 1 on Reddit nosleep. I have to admit, I'm not a fan of Christmas, not due to any Scrooge-like tendencies or anything, but because of what I saw when I was 7. I was very excited to see what I was going to get on Christmas Day, you see, so I crept down the stairs at 2 or so in the morning. The grandmother clock in the hallway was slowly ticking. I remember it only too well. I found myself shaking as I turned the living room doorknob. Was I that excited? Why did the metal feel so cold? So as to not wake my parents, I slowly pushed the door open. It would squeak if you did it too fast, and crept into the living room. It was dark and cold. I mean, so cold I could make out my breath in what little light was there. Was the heating broken? The switch to the dimmer lights was next to the door. I turned it on and slowly turned the dial. In the diminishing gloom, I could make out the armchairs and the Christmas tree, beneath which I could already glimpse the presents, and the leering, skinless face that was now just an inch away from me. Its pupilless eyes seemed to stare straight through me as a stench hit my nostrils, like a rotting meat via burnt ozone. The thing reared back, its lipless face falling back behind the ragged hood it wore. It turned away and lurched and limped towards the tree. I could see more of it now. It was stooped and withered, emaciated and cadaverous, draped with the rotting rags of what I guess must once have been a robe. The thing seemed mesmerized by the tree, its head swiveling eerily from side to side as it contemplated what was before it. Then it turned and looked directly at me, lifting a long bony finger up to its face where its lips may have once been. My mouth was agape. I was rooted to the spot. I tried to scream, but no noise came out. Finally, I managed to slowly retreat from the living room, turning off the light as I went. I closed the door quietly and crept up the stairs, too petrified to do anything else. I ran to my room and hid under the covers. Only then did I manage to silently sob with fear. The next morning, I put on a brave face and pretended to be excited as I unwrapped my presents with everyone else. Mom must have known there was something wrong, as she was asked if I was okay. I lied and said I was just tired, as I couldn't sleep the night before, as you do when you're 7 and it's Christmas Eve. She hesitated for a moment, but brushed it off as we all picked up the torn wrapping paper left behind. But all I could think of was that thing I saw the night before. I barely played with my new toys. I just kept seeing its face every time I closed my eyes. As the years have drawn on, I've pondered this in some detail. We've forgotten what Christmas really was about. It's how we used to survive the darkest and grimmiest time of the year. That's what all the tinsel and merrymaking and Santa Claus all stems from. That need to shut out the darkness and the howling blizzard outside. Yet I think there is something else too. All that crap about Christmas being magical is true. We dress it up with elves and reindeers with red noses, but it's more than that. There's a reason why we used to tell ghost stories at Christmas, till Halloween took over. It is the one point of the year where the boundaries between this world and others are at their thinnest. No wonder they have a festival and a nativity this time of the year. Consciously or not, we're warding off the horror that seeps into our world during Yuletide. Maybe all of the rituals, though they are tacky these days, appease the things that wait and ward them off for another year. What's a Christmas tree but an old pagan totem decorated in candles? Is that just a ward, or is that just only an appeasement? These days I just blot it out of my mind and pretend that I'm a Buddhist or something. But there's one last thing I will never forget. All those years, the next night, the scrawled note I found under my pillow, it just said one word. I just want to say thank you to everyone who have watched this video. If you can, it would be greatly appreciated if you can smash the like button on this video and share it to others. But most importantly, please subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the near future. Also, please feel free to tell me in the comment section below on which video I should do next. This is Mr. Shin Ramen. Till next time, stay safe and stay scared.